WNBA Playoffs 2025. We have the Atlanta Dream versus the Indiana Fever. This is the preview. Let's get into it. Now, the Atlanta Dream have not had a WNBA championship. They have made the playoffs 11 times in their 18 seasons. And one of the things about the Atlanta Dream is that they can shoot three-pointers. They have people on their team that can shoot three-pointers. And if they get hot, forget about it. The Dream won 15 of their final 18 games, including the last 6 in a row. So they're in a row right now. And there's a high percentage of them, people thinking that they're going to win this game against the Indiana Fever. Now, the X factors to this it would be this. They're good on a defense. They may be the best in the league. They got bigs, Griner and Jones. You don't want to run into Jones. You don't want to run into Griner. Okay? And they can both get buckets. And they don't mind crashing the paint. They have guards that work well with their teammates. Allisha Gray, 18.4 points per game. Rhyne Howard, 17.5 points per game. Jordan Canada, 11.2 points per game. Brionna Jones, one of the bigs, 12.8 points per game. Naz Hillman, 8.6 points per game, just to name a few. Now, the times that they met the Indiana Fever in the regular season, they've won 2 games against them, and the Fever has won 2 games against Atlanta. So it's been 2-2. So basically, even without Caitlin Clark, they have the opportunity here to beat the Dream. And the Dream has an opportunity to beat the Fever. It can go either way. Now, the Dream sometimes can lack communication on the court. The point guard will shoot the ball to someone and they'll miss it because they weren't where they needed to be. If you get them frustrated, you will not only see it on their faces, but you will see it in the game. So the Indiana Fever has to frustrate their play and not send them to the free throw line. Indiana Fever have won 1 championship, WNBA championship, and that was in 2012. They had not been in the playoffs, no postseason, 2017 to 2023. In 2024, they got to the playoffs last season. And now this is their second time getting to the playoffs. The Indiana Fever are a good team with a good core. Even though they have lots of injuries, 5 players that have injuries. And even though they have 3 new players that have come on, which have actually acclimated themselves pretty well, they have done really well. They've won their last 3 games. They have Odyssey Sims is averaging 10.3 points per game. Kelsey Mitchell, 20.2 points per game. Alexi Ho, 7.2 points per game. Natasha Howard, 11.4 points per game. Aliyah Boston is 15 points per game. And so they have people on the Fever who can put the ball in the cup, most definitely. And I think that this time in the playoffs, they're going to go further than they did last time. But we'll see. Now, the thing is that can the Indiana Fever be consistent in this series? Can they play not only with heart, but using their skills, utilizing what they're good at doing rather than not? They have Howard, they have Hull, they have Boston, they have Mitchell, and they've picked up their defense. They've gotten better at their offense. Okay? So if they keep on doing what they have been doing the last couple of games, they could probably win this series against the Dream. The problem, like I said before, is the inconsistent, defense. Sometimes they're good at it. Sometimes they don't do it. And then there are other times when they're good at defense, but what they do is they send people to the line. They got to learn how to defend or how to guard someone without sending them to the line, without fouling them. And of course, they the injuries are one thing, but they are able to still get the buckets. They're able to still do what they need to do in order for them to win this series with the Dream. It's going to come down to who wants it more. It's going to come down to who's going to be the greater team each time they play. It's going to come down to each team not turning over the ball as much. It's gonna come down to that the Fever have to get some sort of defense regarding the bigs, Griner and Jones. They're gonna have to deal with them in a way where they're not gonna foul them. Okay? And also for the Dream, they have to figure out how to work around the dynamics that happen between uh, Kelsey Mitchell and Boston. Okay? Hull and Boston. All right? And even Odyssey Sims in Boston. Okay? Boston is going to be a key factor in the paint. So let me know what your thoughts are about this matchup for this particular series of game, of round one. Because I think that it's going to be a good game. And it's going to be one that's going to be gritty. It's going to be one that's going to be, just intense. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. My name is Barbara, around WNBA and other sports. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And in the meantime, go Fever, peace, and blessings.